Hello students, welcome to OMSOS Academy. Today we are going to learn class 10th Maths Chapter 1 Real Numbers Part 9 Solutions of NCERT Textbook Exercise 1.3. Hello students, welcome to OMSOS Academy once again. Now we are going to learn exercise 1.3 of textbook. So let us start with the first question. The first question says, prove that root 5 is irrational. Okay, so we have to prove that root 5 is an irrational number. So how we will prove? Now you are familiar with this type of questions, friends. So what we will do? Let us assume to the contrary. Let us assume to the contrary part. What is contrary? Opposite. ठीक है, तो इसके opposite क्या assume करेंगे? That root 5 is an rational number. Root 5 is a rational. ठीक है, तो सबसे पहला steps तो assume कर लेते हैं कि root 5 rational है. तो if root 5 is rational, then I can write root 5 equals to a upon b. Okay, where a and b are co-prime integers. Okay, a and b जो है वो क्या होंगे? Co-prime integers. And denominator b will not be equal to 0 if it is rational. Okay, so therefore if I carry this b to the next side, तो b into root 5 is what? Root 5b is equal to a हो जाएगा. Is it clear? It will be root 5b is equal to a. Now squaring both the sides, and rearranging, and हम क्या कर रहे हैं? Rearranging, we get root 5b the whole square is equal to a the whole square. So we get what? Root 5 square is what? 5b square is equal to a square हो जाएगा. Is it clear? Now these 5 is multiplied. If I take to the next side, it will get divided. So b square equals to a square divided by 5. So therefore 5 divides a square. So by theorem 1.3, it follows that 5 divides a. ठीक है, तो 5 a square को divide कर रहा है, तो as per theorem 1.3 it follows that 5 also divides a. So therefore let a equals to 5c. ठीक है, now substituting a equals to 5c in equation 1. What was my equation 1? This is my equation 1. Okay, this is my equation 1. So if I substitute a equals to 5c in this, what I will get? 5b square is equal to a square की जगह पे क्या हो जाएगा? 5c the whole square. So it will be 5b square equals to 25c square. 5 का square 25c square हो जाएगा. Now this 25 will come this side, then it will get divided. So this will come down. So 5b square divided by 25 and c square will be left on the right hand side. Okay, so 5 ones are 5 5s are. So it will be what? b square divided by 5 equals to c square. Is it clear, friends? So from this, what we can say that therefore 5 divides b square. So by theorem 1.3, it follows 5 divides a. ठीक है, 5 a को भी डिवाइड कर रहा है. Is it clear? So therefore A and B have at least 5 as a common factor, as a कॉमन फैक्टर. ठीक है, ए और बी दोनों में मिनिमम 5 तो कॉमन फैक्टर रहेगा. ठीक है, बाय दिस प्रूफ पार्ट वी हैव लर्न दैट ए एंड बी में 5 जो है वो मिनिमम कॉमन फैक्टर है. बट दिस कॉन्ट्राडिक्ट्स अवर फैक्ट दैट ए एंड बी आर को प्राइम नंबर्स. सो देयरफॉर बट दिस कॉन्ट्राडिक्ट्स अवर फैक्ट that A and B are co-primes. ठीक है, ये हमारे हकीकत से कॉन्ट्राडिक्ट कर रहा है कि A and B जो है वो क्या है, co-primes है. Therefore our whenever there is contradiction our assumption is wrong. So therefore our assumption is wrong. What we assume that root 5 is a rational, that assumption is wrong. So therefore it is proved that root 5 is an irrational number. Is it clear friends? It is very easy. वापस से एक बार कर लेते हैं. Let us assume contrary, हमने assume किया कि root 5 rational number है. ठीक है, फिर root 5 rational है तो we can write it in a upon b form where a and b are co-prime integers and b is not equal to 0, right? So if I take this b to the next side, it will be root 5b equals to a. Then squaring both the sides and rearranging, what we got as root 5b the whole square equals to a square. So it is what 5b square equals to a square. So this 5 I am taking to the next side, it will be what b square equals to a square divided by 5. So therefore 5 divides a square. So by theorem 1.3 it follows that 5 divides a. ठीक है, 5 a स्क्वायर को डिवाइड कर रहा है तो थ्योरम 1.3 ये भी कहता है कि 5 a को भी डिवाइड करेगा. सो दैट 5 आल्सो डिवाइड्स a. नाउ लेट a इक्वल्स टू 5c. ठीक है, वो सब्स्टिट्यूट किया हमने इक्वेशन 1 में. तो सब्स्टिट्यूटिंग a इक्वल्स टू 5c इन इक्वेशन 1 वी गॉट 5b स्क्वायर इक्वल्स टू a स्क्वायर की जगह पे हमने किया 5c द होल स्क्वायर. सो इट इज 5b स्क्वायर इक्वल्स टू 25c स्क्वायर. So therefore 5b square upon 25 equals to c square. So 5 ones are 5, 5s are 25. So it is b square upon 5 is c square. So that means 5 divides b square, or we can write as b square is divisible by 5. So it will be divisible, b will also be divisible by 5 by theorem 1.3. Is it clear? So 5 divides b square. So by theorem 1.3 it follows 5 divides a. So therefore यहाँ पे 5 b को भी डिवाइड कर रहा था, 5 a को भी डिवाइड कर रहा है. So we say that a and b have at least 5 as a common factor. So but this contradicts our fact that a and b are co-primes. हमारा फैक्ट क्या था कि a and b co-prime integers है. So उसके contradiction है ये, it is contradiction to that fact that a and b are co-primes. Therefore our assumption is wrong and hence we have proved that root 5 is an irrational number. So hope it is clear friends, it is very easy to understand. Now we move to the next question. So students, next question is question 2. Prove that 3 plus 2 root 5 is an irrational number. Is it clear? So this type of sums also we have proved in the illustration. So solution is, what first step is, let us assume to the contrary that 3 plus 2 root 5 is a rational number. Okay, उसका ऑपोजिट हमने पहला तो एज्यूम किया कि 3 plus 2 root 5 is a rational number. So therefore we can write 3 plus 2 root 5 is equal to a upon b. Okay, रैशनल नंबर है तो उसको a upon b फॉर्म में लिख सकते हैं where a and b are co-prime integers. And b is not equal to 0. Okay, so therefore what we will say that if I take this 3 to that side, what it will be, 2 root 5 equals to a upon b minus 3. Is it clear? If I take this LCM over here, 2 root 5 equals to a minus 3b upon b. यहाँ पे 1 है, तो इफ आई मल्टीप्लाई BB ओवर हियर इट विल बी 3B अपॉन B, सो A minus 3B होल अपॉन B. देन आई टेक दिस 2 टू नेक्स्ट साइड. इस साइड मुझे सिर्फ √5 ही रखना है, ठीक है. रूट पार्ट आई कीप ऑन वन साइड एंड आई टेक अदर एल्स पार्ट ऑन द नेक्स्ट साइड. So 2 is attached with the root, so take this 2 to the next side, it will get divided. So √5 equals to A minus 3B divided by 2B. Okay, so this 2 will multiply with this B because B is in division of A minus 3B. So here, therefore, as A and B are integers, ठीक है, A and B जो है वो क्या है, इंटीजर्स है. therefore this whole A minus 3B upon 2B is a rational, comma, and so √5 is also rational. √5 is also rational, ठीक है. तो √5 भी इसके हिसाब से, इक्वेशन के हिसाब से, यदि मेरा राइट हैंड साइड रैशनल है तो मेरा लेफ्ट हैंड साइड भी रैशनल होना चाहिए. बट इट कॉन्ट्राडिक्ट्स अवर फैक्ट, इट कॉन्ट्राडिक्ट्स अवर फैक्ट दैट √5 is an irrational number. This we have already proved, so no need to prove and write the whole answer. But it is the fact that √5 is an irrational. तो वो फैक्ट से ये कॉन्ट्राडिक्ट कर रहा है कि √5 रैशनल है. सो देयरफॉर आवर assumption is wrong. Our assumption is wrong, and so therefore 3 plus 2 √5, 3 plus 2 √5 is an irrational number. Okay, so सबसे पहले हमने क्या एज्यूम किया कि 3 plus 2 √5 रैशनल है. रैशनल है तो we can write it in A upon B form, where A and B are co-prime integers and B is not equal to 0. And then I took this 3 to the next side. I took this 3 to the next side. Is it clear? So 2 √5 is equal to A upon B minus 3. Therefore 2 √5 is equal to A minus 3B upon B. Is it clear? So therefore this 2 I am taking to this side, it will be √5 equals to A minus 3B upon 2B. Is it clear? So as A and B यहाँ पे co-prime integers थे, so A and B are integers, so A minus 3B upon 2B, this whole will also be rational. Okay, so A and B rational थे and they were integers, so this whole A minus 3B upon 2B, ये पूरा term rational होगा. So on the right hand side if it is rational, so on the left hand side that is √5 will also be rational. But actually it contradicts our fact that √5 is an irrational, so our assumption is wrong. So 3 plus 2 √5 is an irrational number. So it is very easy. Hope it is understood, friends. So friends, next question is question 3. Prove that the following are irrationals. The first one is 1 upon √2. Okay, so answer to this will be, let us assume to the contrary that 1 upon √2 is a rational. Okay, so let us assume to the opposite that it is a rational. So therefore we can write 1 upon √2 is equal to A upon B, where A and B are co-primes and B is not equal to 0. Is it clear? So therefore squaring both the sides, before squaring let us take this to this side and this to this side. So B into 1 will be what? B equals to √2 into A is √2A. Okay, now squaring both the sides and and rearranging them, we get, if we square it, b the whole square is root 2a the whole square. Okay, so it will be what? B square is equal to 2a square. Now these two will come this side, so b square divided by 2 is a square. Okay, so therefore 2 divides b square. So by theorem 1.3, so by theorem 1.3 I can write, it is continued over here, that so by theorem 1.3, 2 divides b square, 2 also divides b. Okay, so 2 also divides b. Now here as 2 divides b, so what we will say, that let b equals to 2c. Okay, so b equals to 2c. Now substituting, this was my equation first, let us say this is my equation first. Substituting this value of 2 b equals to 2c in equation first, substituting b equals to 2c in equation 1, we will get what? Instead of b square, I'll write 2c the whole square is equal to 2a square. Okay, so it will be what? What is 2c square? 4c square equals to 2a square. Now I am taking this 4 to that side, so it will be what? 2a square divided by 4. 2 ones are 2 twos are, so c square equals to a square divided by 2. Is it clear? So therefore we can say that 2 divides a square. So by theorem 1.3, 2 also divides a. Okay, is it clear? So therefore a and b have at least 2 as a कॉमन फैक्टर. ठीक है, ए एंड बी में मिनिमम 2 जो है वो दोनों में कॉमन फैक्टर है. व्हाई? बिकॉज 2 डिवाइड्स बी एंड 2 डिवाइड्स ए. ओके, सो ए एंड बी बोथ आर डिविजिबल बाय 2, सो दैट मीन्स ए एंड बी हैव एटलीस्ट 2 एज अ कॉमन फैक्टर. सो देयरफॉर our assumption, it contradicts our fact that a and b are co-parents. So it contradicts our fact that a and b are co-parents. Okay, so our assumption is wrong. Whatever we have assumed is wrong. What we assume, that 1 upon root 2 is a rational. So what is the proof part now? So we conclude that 1 upon root 2 is an irrational. Is it clear friends? It is very easy. Okay, सबसे पहले हमने क्या किया कि assume किया 1 upon root 2 rational है, तो उसको a upon b फॉर्म में लिखा. Then we rearrange this, we took this b to this side and root 2 to that side. So now squaring both the sides and rearranging them, what we get is b square equals to 2a square. This I took as an equation first. Then I got this to this side. Then it became b square divided by 2 equals to a square. ठीक है, तो 2 divides b square. यहाँ पे 2 b square को divide कर रहा है, तो theorem 1.3 के हिसाब से 2 will also divide b. Is it clear? So as 2 was dividing b, I assume that b equals to 2c. Okay, so substituting b equals to 2c in equation 1, what I got? Instead of this b square, I put 2c square. 2c square equals to 2a square. So it will be 4c square equals to 2a square. So therefore c square equals to a square upon 2. Okay, so here 2 divides a square. So by theorem 1.3, 2 also divides a. 2 a square को divide कर रहा है, तो theorem 1.3 के हिसाब से 2 a को भी divide करेगा. So therefore a and b दोनों में they have at least 2 as a common factor. So it contradicts our fact that A and B are co-primes. हमने जो assume क्या किया था कि A and B जो है वो co-primes है, उससे ये fact contradict कर रहा है. So our assumption is wrong and therefore we conclude that that 1 upon root 2 is an irrational number. So hope this is clear, friends. Now we move to the next question. So the next question says that prove that 7 root 5 is an irrational number. So let us start, friends. सबसे पहले क्या करेंगे? Let us assume to the contrary that 7 root 5 is a rational. Okay, so if it is rational, 7 root 5 is written as A upon B, where A and B are co-prime integers. Okay, and B will not be equal to 0. So if I take this 7 to this side and I keep this root term to my left hand side, it will be A upon 7B. Okay, so since A and B are integers, A and B दोनों integers है, so A upon 7B ये पूरा term जो है is a rational number. Okay, and so root 5 is also rational as per the equation. ठीक है, मेरी राइट हैंड साइड पूरी रैशनल है तो मेरी लेफ्ट हैंड साइड भी क्या होगी? रैशनल होगी. इज इट क्लियर? सो देयरफॉर but it contradicts our fact. It contradicts our fact that root 5 is an irrational number. ठीक है, ये फैक्ट से ये कॉन्ट्राडिक्ट कर रहा है रूट 5 रैशनल है, ये कॉन्ट्राडिक्ट कर रहा है हमारे ओरिजिनल फैक्ट से कि रूट 5 इरेशनल है, बिकॉज वी नो ओरिजिनली दैट रूट 5 इज एन इरेशनल. ओके, नो नीड टू प्रूव दिस होल. So therefore whenever there is contradiction, our assumption is wrong. So our assumption is wrong and therefore we conclude that 7 root 5 is an irrational number. Is it clear, friends? It is very easy. सबसे पहले हमने क्या किया? Assume किया कि 7 root 5 rational है. ठीक है, if it is rational, we wrote that it can be written in A upon B form, where A and B will be co-prime integers. That means they have nothing common other than 1 and B is not equal to 0. ठीक है, फिर ये 7 जो multiplied था, we took to the right side, so it got divided. So A upon 7B equals to root 5 हो गया. So here since as A and B were integers, तो ये पूरा टर्म जो है वो रैशनल ही रहेगा. So A upon 7B is a rational, and to the right side was root 5, that will also be a rational as per the equation. So but this contradicts our fact that root 5 is an irrational. ठीक है, ये जो है root 5 rational है वो कॉन्ट्राडिक्ट कर रहा है हमारी हकीकत से कि रूट 5 जो है इट इज एन इरेशनल नंबर. ओके, सो आवर assumption is wrong and therefore we conclude that 7 root 5 is an irrational number. Okay friends, moving to the next question. Now friends, this third question we have to do that 6 plus root 2 is an irrational. So starting with the same steps, friends, let us assume to the contrary that 6 plus root 2 is a rational. ठीक है, ये पूरा रैशनल है. So therefore we can write 6 plus root 2 is equal to A upon B, where A and B are co-prime integers. ठीक है, A and B जो है वो दोनों co-prime integers है and B is not equal to 0. Now keeping this root part on the left hand side, I take this 6 to the right hand side. So root 2 will remain as it is. a upon b, this was plus 6. If I take to next side, it will become what? Minus 6. And if I take this LCM, it will be what? Root 2 is a minus 6b whole upon b. यहाँ पे LCM लेंगे. If I multiply bb to this term, it will become a minus 6b upon b. Is it clear? So therefore, since a and b are integers, a and b integers है, तो ये पूरा टर्म जो है वो मेरा क्या होगा? रैशनल ही होगा. So since a and b are integers, a minus 6b upon b is a rational. So इसका जो as per this equation root 2 भी rational होगा. So root 2 is also rational as per the equation. But it contradicts our fact that root 2 is an irrational. But it contradicts our fact that root 2 is irrational. Okay? Remember theorem 1.4, root 2 is an irrational. Okay? So ये root 2 जो है इक्वेशन के हिसाब से रैशनल हो रहा है, परंतु but it contradicts our fact that root 2 is an irrational. So whenever there is contradiction, our assumption is wrong. So our assumption is wrong. Therefore, we conclude that 6 plus root 2 is an irrational. Okay friends, so hope this is clear. It was very easy to understand. So with this friends, we complete this exercise. Hope you have understood all the concepts. Thank you.
Thank you students for watching this video. To view our more videos, please click on like and subscribe button given below. Thank you.